Hello, Cancers. How are you? This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hey, my friends, how are you doing? What I got for you in the written channeling, my dear Cancers, was bullseye. So you're completely hitting it. From being the target to learning how to hit the bullseye yourself, which required a lot of training to become this good at your craft, is what they were giving me. And you did it. Congratulations. Now, this is amazing news, of course, right? So, because if you think from being the target yourself to then learning how to shoot, first of all, and then hitting the bullseye, there's quite a bit involved here. So I'm very curious to look into your situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself. I just want to clarify here that these readings are for those that seek personal and spiritual growth and guidance. That's what we give here. It's not necessarily your typical reading. These are healing readings, okay? Okay. So just in case there is something that comes up that may be triggering you or something like that, it's then, I'm assuming, meant to trigger you. No, 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 no. Yes, Cancer. Justice. Wow, that's a strong card to start off with. Okay. Okay, goes without saying with that intro, because that's not the usual intro necessarily, Cancer. That's what justice very much represents, right? It's taking a good look at yourself. It really holds the mirror in front of you. So hence, that's why I said triggering. So there may be something that comes up that triggers you, but it's meant to make you grow, meant to make you learn something. And this may also pertain to your past energies, that things may have come up in your life that very much triggered you, that very much felt uncomfortable, and you took them and you ran with them. Hence, they told me for you, or gave me for you, the bullseye. You stepped away from the target, so also being a victim of sorts is what's coming up with that. So letting go of victimhood mentality or victim mentality and stepping into being the creator yourself of your life. And that is quite something to accomplish, because when you're in victim mentality, that means that you were indeed a victim at one place in time. And again, past life comes up here too. So even if you don't feel that was the case in this lifetime, most likely there was a past lifetime where that was indeed the case. So this doesn't come from nothing. It doesn't come out of thin air for you, Cancer. There was something that happened indeed. And we have to transform and transmute those energies, work with them so that they become something else, so that we can step into our full creator potential. And this is what I see you do here. There may be a situation currently, however, that's arising. These look kind of heavy, but they are not. I can tell because there's no tension on the strings that hold these two up. That's interesting. I never seen this in the card. So that to me means that whatever situation is presenting itself to you is not as heavy to you as it may present itself to others, because first of all, you've been there, done that kind of a thing. And it is an opportunity for you to look at yourself. And from what I learned about how you're presenting yourself right now, energy-wise, to me, is like you've done this shadow work before, and it's almost like an invitation of course I'm going to do this. Of course I'm going to use these energies, this mirror that is being presented to me, to look at that, because that's what I'm interested in. That's what I'm getting. So you seem to be going rather deep here, Cancer. I'm almost getting scorpionic energies with this. Let's see what else. But it's definitely an opportunity from Spirit. What else, please, for Cancer? None of these. If you're new, that's how I work. Even if the cards jump out, I ask them, is this for them? For you, in this case, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer, please? Please give us clarity on the Justice card here. Whatever else they need to know. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. It's almost like sneaking away. This one, yeah. Interesting. Sneaking away, it has it over the emotional realms, right? It was coming out, but it immediately shoved itself back into the deck as though it hadn't come out. So it was there clearly because I could see the image. It was colorful instead of the dark color here. So there was a glimpse that you were given into your emotional realms, Cancer. And you are really an emotional person. I want to say that generally speaking, because you're a water sign and you can have a hard shell sometimes, but you do have the soft inside. With the King of Cups here, that really lets me know like there's some sort of mastery when it comes to the emotional realm. So you'd notice small stuff like this. You wouldn't, you're like, it's there. I can see it. You want it to come back into that pile, but you saw it, you took it out, you had a look at it. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this. Also that these cups are these cups. And again, they don't weigh as heavy because you're sitting in an ocean of emotion. I want to say the ocean of emotion for Cancer. This is the target, is what they're giving me. Learning how to hit the bullseye with it, like going straight to it. I'm almost getting like shamanic potential, or that you are a shaman indeed, that you know exactly where you need to go hunting for what it is that your clients need, or that you yourself need at this time. It's like you know exactly where to go. It's much like fear, because fear can overwhelm us, right? But it can also, when you step towards it and ping it, like right where it is, it becomes very, very small, and it does have a message each and every time. So that's what I see you have done here, or learning how to do, depending on where you are. And it's not just beneficial for yourself, but it is also very much beneficial for your clients. They strongly give me clients, so you must be into the healing arts here. You must be working in some form of capacity, even if it is just, if you don't see it as a job, but you're the constant mother or father of someone, or of your friends know where to come to. Of course, you're going to give them to it straight, right? So you're not going to beat around the bush because you know exactly where it is. So going in like a ninja and then coming back out with the necessary information. Yeah. High Priestess here too for you, Cancer. So definitely receiving that information. There's something how you're a channel of love and light, a channel of healing energies. You may be receiving information, channeled information also on where to find it. So it's not just you that is working. It doesn't just, and then the energetic release, of course. It's not just you that is doing the work yourself. You receive the information so that you can do the work. But that is because you have done the work, if that makes any sense, right? That's how you know where to spot it. That's how you know, if someone comes to you that is very much still involved in the victim mentality, you can give it to them and say, hey, this is what I see. I've been there, I've done that, So if you want, I know how to bring you from point A to point B. Of course, you're going to have to walk yourself, but I can point you in the right direction, kind of a thing. Which is very cool to see, because I love, the self-empowerment aspect of it. Healing work, healing arts, I feel, is never meant to make people addicted to something, but rather to point in a certain direction and then for the person to discover the solution themselves. You may also step away from, the regular school medicine, and rather tend towards homeopathy, alternative healing arts. I just wanted to say that here too, because you may have had your own experience in those realms and what serves you and what does not. There's another one here. This one, no. Yes. 7 of Wands. We'll get to that. This is a card of challenges overcome, I want to say, or tapping into how far you've come already. Of course, when you're healing others, you're always have something in there for you too. There's always this element of being the teacher, but also being the student at the same time, learning something each and every time you have a client. I don't know why this is so client-based. So it's probably not for everyone, this reading, but for those of you that this applies, it's very much for you, I'm guessing. So look how far you've come. Look how many challenges you've overcome here already. They all have their eyes closed. I just thought one of them had it open, but they don't. They're all very much have taken on the reflective stance, seeing with other eyes, seeing the world with your heart, perceiving the world with your heart, with your third eye, rather than with your actual eyes. The only one that has the eyes open is that shadow aspect here. So interesting. Ooh, that's almost a bit creepy. So some of you may indeed be dealing with a little bit of, or a tinge of fear here, a tinge of anxiety. But don't be afraid. You know, if we're talking, and I'm going to be very straight up here because I kind of feel that's what's necessary. Sometimes we get scared by terms like demons or ghosts or whatever it is for you that triggers you. That's ultimately you. It's a reflection of you. Whatever situation or energy is presenting itself to you currently is ultimately you. It's a reflection of you. It's an aspect of yourself that needs integration, that needs looking at. But you can absolutely do this. I mean, you're the shaman here. You're the healer. Like, heal yourself in this situation, I want to say. You're the high priestess, Cancer. So let me draw one more guardian angel card, and then we'll take this over to the extended. This one, yeah. If you want to, it's $11.11 a month over on Patreon. There's hundreds of readings over there that you can explore and look into if you want to. Pick a cards that are Patreon exclusive if you feel like it. And you can also reach out for a private reading or higher guidance coaching call at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. You have expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, honestly, without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. This is pertaining also to give it someone straight. Give it straight to yourself. Give it straight to others. Again, the intro was not an accident. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Indeed it is. So there's the healing arts again included here. And it's very important in some cases, you know, because this is also knowing your clients, right? Knowing who you have in front of you, feeling their energy. What do they need? Are they more a straight person, or are they more a person that need the information in dosages? But this is when your channeling is coming in so helpful, because sometimes a little bit of tough love is needed, and at other times it comes in completely gentle, because this is just the higher knowledge, right, that you seem to be channeling here, and hence you can adjust to your client's needs. Actually, even though, I mean, you can, absolutely, but there's also the higher guidance that's already adjusted, I want to say, that already knows how it needs to come through in certain cases, okay? And you can maybe a little bit of readjust here and there, but I feel ultimately you're just rolling with the information that's coming through here, which is beautiful, I want to say. All right, my dear Cancer, we're taking it over to the extended to Patreon, where we'll pull more cards for you to find out more about your situation. If this resonated with you and you would like to know more, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye.